Here it is. This is episode, well, we're kind of doing it again. Episode 612, episode 612. Don't be confused. And you just, for all you huge No Laugh Track fans, you just listened to episode 612 with last week. But here's the thing. We did some out of order and one got lost. So we're kind of doing it again. We'll consider that one 611. This is 612. I know. It's going to be, people are going to have a hard time understanding this. No, they're not. In any case, this is 612 with Derek Hughes. And we're here. It's Halloween week. How you doing, sir?
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. So there's an episode just floating in the Ethereum.
I mean, it was Crash and Burn week last week, so we do 2 episodes. Only one got posted.
Okay.
And it happened to be the one that was numbered second. So we're kind of skipping a spot. It doesn't matter.
Man, 612.
Yes. 612, yo.
How many a year? Do you do 52 a year?
I mean, not quite, because we end up having weeks where they just don't work out.
Yeah.
We probably miss 4 weeks a year, 5 maybe, but pretty much. And then we missed a couple, months in COVID. So it's not a perfect, every week, every year. But
Sure.
Pretty much. You've already had 2 nights here this week. I wasn't at either of them, which I wanted to be, so that sucks. But you tell me your experience here.
The crowds were really great. I mean, this is the best room. And I love being on stage with Ben and James. Great lineup. We had a couple guest sets last night. Grant Winkle and Max Chapman dropped in.
Nice.
Yeah. And tonight, Calvin Mattson, a comedy magician, young guy.
Wait, what?
He's going to do a little guest set.
You're scared? You're going to share your stage with another person doing your thing?
Well, he's not doing my thing. He's doing his thing. And
I don't mean to I don't mean to insult him. I'm sure it's completely different, but the same.
No, but think about it,
the same umbrella.
Hey, man, I play a place called the Magic Castle where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 other acts performing every night in the same venue, doing, as you would call it, my thing. And
sure, fair enough.
I just confirmed New Year's week there. I got an email from the booker last night, and I'm so excited.
So when you do a show where everybody's doing magic, do you guys talk about hey, you're not doing your card thing that's close to mine?
So part of the booking email
do you?
is send me your updated photo and your set list, because he tries his best to make sure that there's not 7 people doing the ancient Chinese linking rings.
Yeah.
Have
you been? Has that accidentally happened where somebody's not paying attention?
There's always crossover, actually. There's often a lot of crossover. But that's like with comics, oh, wait, man, you're going to talk about airline food? Hold on. I can't talk. There's subject matter. I think, like any craft, it's the point of view of the particular performer that makes it unique and different. So it's not like everyone's doing the same script or,
Sure. How many shows are you doing now? In the last year, are you staying real busy?
Summer was a little slow.
Okay.
And I welcomed that. That was kind of nice. But probably going out a couple times a week if you were to average it out over the year.
You're still hitting the whole country?
Yeah.
Vegas?
Yeah. I did a couple weeks at the Excalibur in July.
Okay.
Which was really great because that was some people have residencies in Vegas, right? Long-running shows in Vegas. And my good buddy, Matt King, he's a good friend and a mentor and a supporter. And he has a long-running show in Vegas. Yeah. He's probably I think he's the longest-running headliner. He does a daytime show, 3 p.m. now at the Excalibur. And he was over in Italy being honored by the Federation of International Societies of Magicians, FISM. Every 3 years, they hold this huge international conference in a different city, like the Olympics. It moves around the world. People bid to have it in their country. I went a couple years ago in Quebec, which was great. In 91, I went over to Lausanne, Switzerland, and competed in the big contest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I left my props in a box backstage. It was a wash. I was 20. It was great.
You survived that somehow.
Yeah. But Mac was gone. And so he said, hey, why don't you, instead of staying at the hotel, why don't you stay at my house? You can use my car. The 2 weeks, the second week, the kids came out with Charlene and stayed at the house. But I felt like I was pretending to be Mac for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like I'm in like, oh, this is his life. This is his rhythm. This is his groove.
Did you put on his pajamas at night?
Oh man, I brushed with his toothbrush. Listen, I was in it to win it. He's done good. He's done real good, Justin, because it's like a date. It's like a day job as an entertainer.
Yeah.
It's like a regular gig, and it's so chill, and he's got great crowds that come, and so that put a little seed in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Let's get a residency going somewhere.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been close to being offered one of those?
I have. I set
'Cause
one
you've
up.
been working Vegas for a long time.
Yeah, and I don't know if I would do it in Vegas.
Okay.
I'm saying like here, it would be great to have like a long-running close-up magic show at a cool venue, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
Get some TripAdvisor reviews.
Yeah.
I did it at Casa del Mar, a great hotel in Santa Monica. I did a number of runs over a few years, and we were getting great attendance. People were coming back, but the hotel wouldn't give me consistent dates because they could rent the room to, the bride's, makeup room.
Oh,
like
sure,
they
sure.
needed to leave. They couldn't lock down the space. They had limited, functional spaces.
Yeah.
And which was a bummer because it was just so. Some of my most favorite shows were playing in that really 50 seats.
Hey, those Matt King shows that are in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Were there ever outside shows he was doing? I feel like I have a memory of that. No.
No, I don't
No,
think
they're
so.
all inside
Yeah,
in the
he was at
theater.
Harrah's for 15 years, and then recently moved over to Excalibur.
So I'm going to read you a headline that I saw when I was looking up some magic stuff to talk to you about. And this ties in perfectly what you just said about how Matt King has done well for himself.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read you this headline. David Blaine says he hasn't gotten rich from magic because he doesn't want to. Quote, "That's not a goal of mine." What do you think of that, sir?
Well, what
How do we define rich?
Well, number one, how do you define rich? Because I think he's rich in life. I don't know what his net worth is, and I've seen him. I've been with him when he's reached into his pocket and handed a $100 bill to a homeless guy in New York.
That sounds like rich.
I think money kind of has never been a priority for David, and I'm there's a little armchair psychologist.
I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
But I feel like he's had a great trust, that saying like, do what you love and the money will follow. And I think he's a prime example of like, wow, you dive in with both feet. And literally he's diving in from 300 feet into a small bucket of ice water. This guy dove in,
Yeah.
all in,
Yeah.
and he's had millions flow through him, And when he says he's not rich, I mean, I know he sold it, but for years he had a beautiful one-bedroom apartment, a penthouse apartment on Fifth Avenue, and he's got a great studio space down in Tribeca. And
A place that you wouldn't mind staying for a week or two if you filled in for him?
I will be staying next week for when I do the New York Comedy Festival.
Look at that.
And that's another thing. The guy's so freaking generous with people in his life. I told him a year ago that we were doing spring break in New York. We're bringing the whole family. And immediately he's like, I told him when it was, the weeks. And he was like, oh, yeah, you got to stay at my house, man. You stay at my place. Don't spend the money. And we got there. His assistant had keys ready for us. And he was in France with his daughter.
Look at
and,
that.
just like, come, go, leave the key. But that would happen when when I was 18, and I was like, hey, I'm coming to New York. Can I crash at your couch? Sure.
Yeah.
And I remember one morning I wake up and it's like, what? And he's standing there, he tosses the keys on the coffee table and he's like, hey, I gotta go to Paris. I guess
just a
Leo
thing.
was shooting The Man in the Iron Mask, I think, or something like
Wow.
that.
Wow.
And so he's just like, leave the keys whenever you leave. So that to me, that feels rich.
Yeah.
Like to be able to just be in a flow and not worry. And though he should be contributing to a 401k and maxing a Roth IRA if he has the opportunity. And that goes for anybody and everybody watching this podcast. Please be fiscally responsible and plan for your future.
Where were you 25 years ago when I needed
Where was I 25 years ago? I just started thinking about that shit when I became a dad.
Yeah. It's funny you bring that up. I literally just checked mine last night for the first time. I had not checked my 401k in so long that the app had like undownloaded from my phone, you know, where it like goes to the background. Yeah.
Were you pleasantly surprised because the market is
Yes.
crazy right now?
I mean, it's still not much. I don't have much, but yes, it keeps going this way.
I hope
which is good.
and I hope you have if you can, I hope you keep shoving as much as you can every month in, because that's the secret.
Yeah.
You know,
it goes this way. So
it seems to me. I'm trying to get my kids to understand that. You know,
do they have income?
they do. They did. We just went out to the Bushwick Film Festival. Edward was in a feature film called Good Sport that's shot here in the Twin Cities, and we went to a screening at the Bushwick Film Festival. This was 3 weeks ago. He plays the son of a great local actor, Sam Landman, and it's an R-rated comedy about junior high school basketball coach
What?
gone bad, sort of. He's an innocent soul. He's just a little lost.
Okay.
And that's his dad. That's Edward's dad. And yeah, man. So I talk them, and Benny, he's done some Target print ads, and
He's following in Dad's footsteps.
You know, when we moved back, I brought him over to my old talent agency that I worked with. You know, when I first got out of college, and we took pictures and they send them out, and every once in a while something sticks, and we let them spend 10% of their money that they earn, and then 90 goes into long-term savings, like not savings to buy a thing, but like you're not going to touch
Sit
that.
on it. Yeah.
That's 401k money. Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
Because if someone had made us do that when we were doing our first minimum wage jobs, you know what?
I spent it all on G.I. Joe guys.
100%.
Yeah, baseball cards.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. No kidding. Look at that.
Yeah.
I guess you get the kids into acting because there's not really paper routes anymore, right? The newspaper's digital, so there's no paper routes.
I don't know. I'm talking to them. I'm like, you guys, be on the lookout for like opportunities to be entrepreneurial. You know, like if you think of something, you can. Like I remember Dayton's used to do this big warehouse sale. Dayton's. There used to be a place called Dayton's.
That too.
There used to be a department store, and they would do this big annual warehouse sale. Do you remember the Dayton's warehouse sale?
Uh-huh. It had a jingle. Dayton's warehouse sale.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
My mom and I went out there. I had $2, and they were selling these little Holly Hobby plaques for 25 cents a piece. I bought 8 of them. Brought them back to my apartment, set up a little stand out front, sold them for $2 a piece.
Stop.
Sold out in an hour. You know?
To the kids in the neighborhood or
No,
what?
to grown-ups. No kids want Holly Hobby wall hanging plaques.
You knew that. Wow.
I just saw, okay, these are cheap. Yeah.
Look at you.
Light bulb.
Wow.
So I'm trying to keep them on that, you know, like open to that, because
For sure.
I think we can look at the world like, well, we need to find someone who will hire us. Or, you know, you can do a thing. Well, you do what you love, and the money will follow. As an
I love playing video games, Dad.
Yeah,
But that's worked out for some kids as well.
Have
So
we
you
talked
never
about?
know.
Yeah. Actually, we're friends with a guy who designed a game called Borderlands, big money video game. He's a magician.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wild.
and
I didn't know that. Okay.
yeah, he and his wife Christy.
Borderlands is huge. There's like a movie.
It's
everything.
huge.
Huge, yeah.
Oh, he built a theater in his house in Texas, and once a month he produces. He does a variety show for locals, and you know, flies in acts, and
Wow.
actually he and his wife 2 years ago bought the Magic Castle in Hollywood because it was kind of ownership was in flux,
Okay.
and they were like, you know what, let's
We'll
make
keep it
this
going,
easy.
buy it. Wow.
Yeah, but so we were on a Magic Castle cruise in November last year, and the boys were on, and I remember Randy standing there talking to them, and I could almost wring his neck because he's like, you know, if you guys play a lot of video games, and they do, and he's like, you know what, if people give you a hard time for that, you know what, don't worry about it. I mean, worked out okay for me.
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah.
Just play a little, and you'll invent Borderlands and be a millionaire.
Well, I wonder.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I love that their eyes are open to that as a possibility.
That's
Like,
awesome. I need to know on a scale of 1 to 6, 7, how sick are you of hearing 6, 7 in your house?
You know, they're not doing it. I'm the one 6-7ing in my house.
So that's funny. I feel like that now that it's gotten to dorks at our age, that we're purposely ruining it for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Big cringe.
Yeah, that's great.
They're like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a family we're friends with, and I saw on Facebook that the mom, she was showing off their carved pumpkins for Halloween, and she's like, guess which one is mine? She just did one 6, 7.
Oh, funny.
Mess with like the
The
kids
scariest
pumpkin
pumpkin on the block.
Yeah, right.
My wife's an educator. You know, she works at an elementary school, so she says it's hard to believe how rampant it is in the school. Just
Did she use it?
no.
I love it. So I found out about that randomly listening to Tuesdays with Stories, the podcast that Joe List and Mark Norman do.
Okay.
Earlier this year, Joe List was like brought it up, and he's like, "Yeah, I was with somebody like a young teen, 6, 7." He's like trying to describe it. I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. And then a few weeks later, I don't remember who it was. Somebody on the podcast just randomly did like, I don't know, 6, 7 years, and I went like, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, that's something now. And then now, clearly it's exploded.
I think there's a hand gesture that
Yes,
goes with
yeah.
it too.
6, 7, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I know. My older daughters, I think, are too old, and my little one's too young, so it's not really in my house.
It was one of those things. Like I had no idea what it was. I read in my news feed a little thing about this new slang thing, and then that day it became ubiquitous. Like just suddenly, I was seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, hilarious. Well, I'm proud of you from taking it from the kids. So we were just talking before, like right when you got here, I was out there talking to Lewis, and we were talking about the festival that was recently in the Twin Cities,
Yeah.
and that you, Derek Hughes, were written about of one of the 5 shows that stood out.
Now that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Is there a hard copy of it?
I
Does that
don't
even exist
know.
anymore?
it does. I
Oh
assume
man,
so.
I gotta hunt. That's amazing. I had no idea. I love
Written by Neil
press.
Justin.
Great.
Minnesotans don't fully appreciate the marvels of magic, which might be why the locally based Hughes doesn't get his props. But the veteran performer showed in Saturday's closing set why he's one of the state's greatest talents.
What?
His tricks, which rarely lean on more than packs of cards, magic markers, and a sketch pad, are as amazing as anything you'll see on the Vegas Strip. 'Cause he works the Strip! But his greatest feat may be the ability to dazzle audiences while dropping brilliant zingers.
That's wonderful.
How about that?
Holy moly.
Uh-huh. So you didn't even know about that. That's
Well,
amazing.
someone's getting a thank you card.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Uh-huh.
Did you print that from online?
I did. Little copy, little paste.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I have the online
send me a link, please.
I have the online subscription to the Star Tribune. You know it.
And maybe maybe post it for the No Laugh Track subscribers.
I like that. I will. So this is another thing I want to get your opinion on about.
I'm doing it. We're doing some magic tricks, by the way. You know that trick or
Right
treat,
after
right?
this, let me
Okay.
read this to you. This is going to tie in perfectly. It'll set that up perfectly. You probably saw this in Cosmopolitan magazine. You get that still, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The headline. This is from just like a month ago. Magicians are so back.
I read this article.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skim over it very
Please.
quickly
I
for you
love
that
it.
are listening here. Fall down the rabbit hole that is Party Magic Magician, and you'll find plenty of card tricks. Most videos there caption something like, "Point of view, you hired a magician for your birthday." Feature fully grown adults huddled around a sharply dressed main act, absolutely captivated by some jaw-dropping sleight of hand or mind-reading stunt. So anyway, what this article is saying is that magic is having a huge comeback, and people are doing it at parties, and it's a huge hit. Are you noticing this?
I have noticed a slow growth in the popularity of magic over the last 5+ years. Venues popping up, kind of like this residency I'm talking about, kind of like the residency I did at Casa del Mar. My friend Steve Cohen, for I think it's 20 years now, has been doing a thing called Chamber Magic in Manhattan, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, limited to 100 seats, and he's been selling out for years at a high-end hotel. An intimate experience. There's a great show I just took my mom to called Speakeasy Magic down in Manhattan again, and not to ruin it, but it's, there's a surprise entrance, and it's basically close-up magic at your table, but you're seeing sort of a rotating cast of some of the best performers in the world. Another place, 69 Atlantic in Brooklyn. That's the address and the name of the venue, 69 Atlantic. And Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, 20-seat venue in Brooklyn, in the back of a adult toy store. Now that sounds inappropriate. It's puzzles, games, mind teasers, high-end adult toys, not adult toys. Okay? I think
somebody needs a new name.
You'd draw a
way to
different
describe
yeah.
their store.
The store's called Art of Play. It was an online store for years, and they went brick and mortar, and they're killing it with these wonderful, amazing shows.
Love it.
So yes, magic is having this sort of renaissance, and I think part of it is how much time we're spending scrolling, screen time, tech, AI on my screen now. My buddy Randy, I just went and did the show at his house 2 weeks ago, and when I came in, he took a picture of me and then immediately showed me a video breaking into a fist fight with my buddy Mark, who I was greeting when he took the picture, because he has an app, an AI app, that completely animates still photographs. Well, okay, so now if I watch entertainment here, what am I seeing? But you go to a venue like Acme, where it's max 300 people in a room, or a venue where it's 50 people in close quarters, and you're seeing things that look like AI or feel like impossible. Like if you saw it on film, you'd go, no way.
Yeah.
And here it is. You're witnessing it. And I think we're hungry for that,
I think so too.
Yeah.
I listened back to when we did this last year. We did the pod during your week, and it was with Trevor Anderson as well.
Yeah.
Just for the record, it was
Spatula.
Yeah, that's right. Super fun. But I was reminded that you were basically getting standing ovations at the end of the show last year. Like when I was here, 3/4 of the audience stood up because they were.
We've wired the seats with electric, so it's more of a shock.
Oh, okay. That wasn't just because they are really getting into magic in the act.
I think good energy can be formed on it.
Absolutely. So cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to bring up one more thing, and then I want you to get those cards out. I saw online you performed for the Vikings.
I did.
Tell me about that.
It was very cool. It was during their training camp, and Coach Hatt wanted to do something special for the team. So he had I came out and did in the room where they watch playback, and that was actually really cool I'm not a sports fan, it's never captured me. I've always been more obsessed with my solo endeavor.
Yeah.
But it was really cool to see this space where the real work gets done, where they put the game on and they watch and stop and start, and the coach talks, because that's a real secret to getting really good at magic. Is you work in a mirror, sure, but more than that, filming yourself and filming every set and watching every set. It was Peyton Manning. I did a commercial with him and asked him, you're the best in the world at what you do. What do you do? And he's like, well, and one of the first things he said is, that playback, filming and watching and analyzing. And I was like, oh, maybe I could do that with what I'm up to.
Yeah.
And so it was cool to be in that space and see. And they're a tough crowd, they're like, these are guys, these are.
I'm picturing them having their minds blown.
It was pretty great.
Right?
It was pretty
the
great.
Reactions must have been incredible.
It was pretty great. And also, I have a sense of humor, I'm kind of a rude gentleman on stage.
I like that, yeah.
And
that's accurate.
Because I have love, but I'm also ready to take the piss out of you.
Yeah.
And there's some heavy egos in a room, I mean, there was some net worth on some necklaces, Did
you do someone that needed like a volunteer, like helpers and
I
stuff?
had helpers, it was my, what I do.
Yeah.
That's the best part of what I get to do is interact with people.
Yeah.
So yeah, great opportunity. Kind of came out of nowhere. I got the call a day and a half before, because I think they were looking for something to
sure.
make the meeting special. It was great.
Very cool.
I want to do it again.
Yeah, I bet.
I want to go back. I told Coach Hatt, I want to go out and I'll come out. I'll spend time, you know, and just during breaks do close-up magic to keep morale up on a, you know, I mean, use me. I'm in town.
Next year, you'll have your own locker.
That'd be
Right.
great. And they will lock me in it. So can you get out of that, Magic Man?
Love it. All right, what do you got? What'd you bring with?
Well, this is a deck of cards, and so it's trick or treat. And I don't know if I've ever done a magic trick for you on No Laugh Track.
I'm not sure.
So, you know, magicians do card tricks because, do you know why they do card tricks?
Why is that?
Well, thousands of years ago, magicians didn't get together in you know, the basement of the warehouse district building where comedy happens. They got together in caves, you know, and they didn't drink coffee from caribou. They drank blood. And the magic they did wasn't just for entertainment. It was to guide the tribe to food and shelter for the coming hard season, right? Magic was important. And they would pass the secrets from master to apprentice. And then they invented writing. So the secrets were put in books. And the books were passed generation to generation. And then a horrible thing, Justin, you remember the Inquisition. Do you remember the Inquisition?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they started burning the books and the magicians. So the secrets were disguised as beautiful paintings, and if you knew the symbolism, you would know the secrets. And some people believe those paintings are the cards of the tarot cards that gypsies use at a carnival to tell your fortune, and still others believe that regular playing cards are a direct translation of the lower arcana of the tarot, that this deck of cards that you play, poker, euchre, go fish, this deck of cards is actually a translation of an ancient book of magic that can tell the true from the untrue. So let's try an experiment. Deck of cards, and now you're kind of far away, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you select a card by going like this down and then showing you a card, okay?
Yeah.
So fair as can be, and I won't look, but you say stop.
Stop.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay, and this good?
Yep.
Okay, and you see it?
Got it.
Okay, and I'm going to place it right there, okay? So I don't know it. I'm going to ask you questions about your card. You can lie or tell the truth. Okay? Mm-hmm. First question, was your card red or black? You can lie or you can tell the truth.
So this is just yes or no?
Just red or black.
Oh, it was red?
It was red?
Yeah.
Okay, you can lie or tell the truth, but
Yeah,
you
I
said
know.
it was red.
Mm-hmm.
So look, R-E-D, red. This is answer number 1. Okay? You said it was red. Was it a heart or a diamond? You can lie or tell the truth.
Diamond.
D-I-A-M-O-N-D. This is answer number 2. Last question. What was the value? Heart, ace, 2, king. You can lie or you could tell the truth.
3.
Do you want me to spell it or count it?
Spell it.
T-H-R-E-E. Now, Justin, I shuffled the cards. You said it was red. You said it was a diamond. And you said it was a 3. The cards know the truth. Was it red? It was red. It was red. Was it a diamond? It was a diamond. Was it a 3? You are a liar. That is a 9. The 9 of diamonds.
Did we see that in the... How did he do it? How did he do it back in the room? How did he do it?
So, you know what's going to drive you crazy? There's
only 4 different cards in there? I'm joking.
No,
I saw that they were.
no, it is a full deck, but
I
this
know
is
it
so how diabolical magic can be sometimes. Let's do this. We're going to say stop, and we're not going to look, okay? And let's say black, B-L-A-C-K. That's answer number 1. Spade or club?
Club.
C-L-U-B-S, club, and give us a value.
4.
F-O-U-R. And the cards, black, you said club, 4. Is it black? Yes, it's black. Is it a club? It is a club. Is it a 4? No, it's a 10. It's the 10 of clubs. I don't understand.
Jesus. It's black magic on Halloween.
I want to teach a trick. Do we have time for that?
I think, sure. I think so. What do we have? 4? Oh, yeah. We can do 5 more minutes.
We're going to do this. Okay, so here's the trick.
Yeah.
I'll do it for you at a distance, but you have your friend shuffle a deck of cards, okay? And you take them back, and you spread, and truly say, pick a card, any card. So here, you just say stop for this.
Stop.
You know what? I'm gonna break code here. I'm going off mic for a second.
Okay.
Coming on Justin's
Coming over here. Yeah, sure.
Justin's mic.
Yep.
And I'm in your camera here. So you pick a card, any card.
All right, we're going to go with that one.
and don't let me see it.
Yeah.
Okay, look at it, remember it.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, place it back. Okay, and think of your card. Concentrate. Look at me. Okay, you're thinking of that one card, right? Don't give me any clues if you see it. Okay. Okay. Justin, I bet you $5 that the next card I turn over is your card. Would you take me up on that?
I mean, I mean, it's obvious. I've seen you. Yes, I would.
You would. Great. Then what I want you to do is give me $5. So, I don't know how I am.
Nah!
But this is a great trick. And you don't owe me the $5.
Thank you.
But use your powers. Only use your powers for good because this, you can cheat someone out of this.
Yeah. So a week or so ago, this is kind of a sports angle, but did you hear the story about how the NBA player was in these big poker games
Of course.
and they were saying that he was using people using contact lenses, and then you can see a hidden thing in the back of the cards.
No,
Where do you buy your contact lenses?
No, I've never used juice.
Juice.
But this uses a very old technique that it can apply to other magic tricks, okay? And so here's what they shuffle the cards. You literally spread, pick any card. They really can.
I'm picking any card
Yeah,
again?
any card. And
Yep.
a new card to look at. You can show the camera over there if you want. When you turn, in order to be fair, you say to your friend, don't let me see it, and you turn away. When you turn away, you look at the bottom card and remember it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You turn away, but you're covered because you're being fair. So look, now I'm remembering the 4 diamonds. I don't know your card, but I know the bottom card on the deck. So when I come back around, everything looks the same as it did when I turned away. Okay? You don't let me see it. You cut off half from the top, meaning your 4 diamonds is still on the
there.
bottom, and say, put it back on top.
Yeah.
Then you put the 4 of diamonds on top of that.
Ah, that marks where it
Now,
is.
okay, you go very fair. You could even have them cut the deck twice if you want.
Yeah.
And then you start looking just for your card. And as soon as you see the 4 diamonds or whatever it was you saw, you know the very next one is theirs.
card.
You go 3 or 4 more. So I'm looking for the 4 diamonds, 4 diamonds. Look at me, all this theatrical stuff. And so now I know yours is the 6 of hearts.
Yeah.
Leave it exposed so
Yeah.
they can see, so
Yeah.
they know, I got the magician.
Yeah.
Then you hold one more face down. Don't say, I bet you this is your card. You'll lose your money. But say, I bet you the next card I turn over. And since you've turned over 30, they're going to assume, the mind thinks I'm talking about this one.
Yeah.
But then you put it back, and you reach down and take their card, turn it over, and you're a wizard.
Will I have time to do this door to door at every house for
That's
Halloween
right,
tonight?
you can, as long as you're dressed as a banana.
Did you bring me an extra top hat? Or a magic hat?
So old school, Justin.
Yeah, well,
You're a traditionalist.
Yeah, nothing up the sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else we should? That was fantastic. By the
Hey,
way.
and if anybody is having trouble with this, wants to do this, standupmagician.com. Contact Derek. That email goes directly to me, and I love it when people are interested in learning a trick and wanting to do magic. I think everybody should know some magic.
Yeah. I need to bring up one more final thing here.
Please.
So remember, we were going to record this yesterday, and I was having a major plumbing issue at my house, and I got to the point that I've been trying to deal with this on my own for a long time, and I finally was just like, I can't do this. I was yelling at the faucet yesterday to the point where my wife came upstairs and was like, "What's going on here?"
Hello.
Felt like a mom because I was being like, she was very concerned, like a mom would be. And in any case, I gave up. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Do you ever get to a point like trying to do a new trick where you're like, I'm done. I've tried, and I give up. I can't.
Giving up, no. But there is this sort of threshold, right? Like a new move feels so a move that you've mastered feels like butter. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
It's like you've got it, you know it,
Love it.
and you don't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
Ideally, a new move feels so foreign in your hands. Like really, like how does it even? But then you kind of do it, and I notice awkward. Oh, okay. oh, that might be how it's supposed to feel, and then awkward, and done for the day.
Yeah.
But then the next time, a little longer will be in that sweet spot before you lose the knack of it.
Sure.
And then pretty soon you've got it.
Okay.
And it lives in that space. But yeah, man.
That was me in this faucet issue.
So sorry.
Many times I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back to this. But yesterday I was like, I'm done.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Experts coming in, but not for another week.
Well, I hope you don't drain too much drippy water down your bathtub.
I mean, I don't know where that water comes from, but we might empty that. The municipal, whatever the hell, it might be empty by the.
Well, maybe plug it and then take buckets out to like needy plants or something. No.
I'll fill some buckets up. You can come pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Free water. Thank you, people. Your shows through Saturday here.
Yeah, we got 2 more tonight. 2 more Saturday.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. Thanks for doing this, man.
Absolutely.
Always nice to catch up.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Thanks for teaching me that
Of
trick. I
course.
can't wait to do that at home.
You got to do it.
Awesome. Thank you.